talking when money keep on calling, man, I swear I got an itch, ayy. I see all these niggas talking when it gets so cool to snitch. You gon' stand up like a man or on my mama, you a bitch. Told myself it's dead broke, I gotta make it in this shit. I feel like Franklin saying we all gotta be banking on this brick, ayy. Money keep on calling, man, I swear I got an itch, ayy. I see all these niggas talking when it gets so cool to snitch. You gon' stand up like a man or on my mama, you a bitch. Told myself it's dead broke, I gotta make it in this shit. I feel like Franklin saying we all gotta be banking on this brick, ayy. Cause I'm addicted to this money, I keep going back. Hard racing for that money, you had a heart attack. Say you spinning bands, well come and get your Cardi back. Hey. Say you spinning bands, well come and get your Cardi back. Thought he was your mans, I guess you should've started that. I just took your bitch and treated her like a starter pack. Yeah. Name another nigga that's really hard like that. How you getting money and gotta bring the car right back? It's gonna be hard on this later. Money keep on calling, man, I swear I got an itch, ayy. I see all these niggas talking when it gets so cool to snitch. You gon' stand up like a man or on my mama, you a bitch. Money keep on calling, man, I swear I got an itch, ayy. I see all these niggas talking when it gets so cool to snitch. You gon' stand up like a man or on my mama, you a bitch. I'ma run it up, I got a blue check. Yeah. Goddamn, I mean blue face. All hundreds, ain't no rubber bands, I need a shoelace. Stars coming, ain't no minivan, I'm in a new race. Bitch. Look. Yeah. She mesmerized by this jury. Yeah. I'ma knock it out and sing to it like Tyson Fury. Diamonds bust loud and make a midget see blurry. Yeah. Money keep on calling, man, I swear I got an itch. I see all these niggas talking when it gets so cool to snitch. You gon' stand up like a man or on my mama, you a bitch. Told myself it's dead broke, I gotta make it in this shit. Feel like Franklin saying we all gotta be banking on this brick. Money keep on calling, man, I swear I got an itch, ayy. I see all these niggas talking when it gets so cool to snitch. Told myself it's dead broke or I'ma make it in this shit. Bitch, I feel like Franklin saying we gotta be banking on this brick. That's real shit. Nigga feel like Franklin saying, I've been feeling like that shit for a minute. I can't go outside like that though. My mama. Nigga could never be me. I'm gonna call this one a day. For all you telling ass niggas, let me get out of here if y'all start telling on me.
BFG 300 shit.
Let's get to the money conversations as of lately I've been reaching. Blew the bag to get them cases closed, dismissals and repeated. I paid the cost to be the boss. It's only right a nigga beat it. Lately battling against the odds and sucker shit. No, I can't be with. I've been broke the folks, got rich some more, see money coming easy. Niggas switch up on their gangsters, get painted on tall tees. And back doors been flapping open. Ain't no peace inside these streets. If my partner fuck with the suckers, then on my partner I might breathe. Let's go 30, hold 30 while throwing 30 while I squeeze and cup and please when they're a nigga like what the fuck you niggas think? They don't keep it gang business, they talk the hoes and the police. So what I tell you, if you lost, you can't get back from biting cheese, nigga.
Hey, need a plug on the work, I can call heck. 40 plus on the gleek, that's a Chris fake. Christian moves on my feet, bitch, that's light work. Now watch me put them in the air just how I kite work.
Keep it street, but most niggas don't keep it gangster. He go with rap, but not the block, gon' get your rank up. Break it out the bitch and whip the arm and hammer. Be cautious about them niggas, it's round, you niggas be walking cameras. On gang.
You niggas tricking on a bitch, I'm getting to the cheese. Yo, bitch, pussy wetter than a 7 C's. 5-inch ARPs, we got 10 of these. Fresh nickel, two-tone with the lemon squeeze. Catch them up in traffic, jacking up on you niggas' cars. Let this smacker play through if you fuck with bars. It's BFG tackle gang, we don't fuck with stars. Turn this block into a range if you fuck with ours. Christian lose on my feet, that was 3K. The bitch is broke on a trick, I'm on deep weight. Now I don't fuck with ghost Glocks, they got a delay. Heavy stepper in the game like it's EA. Need a plug on the work, I can call heck. 40 plus on the gleek, that's a Chris fake. Christian moves on my feet, bitch, that's light work. Now watch me put them in the air just how I kite work.
Keep it street, but most niggas don't keep it gangster. He go with rap, but not the block, gon' get your rank up. Break it out the bitch and whip the arm and hammer. Be cautious about them niggas, it's round, you niggas be walking cameras. On gang.
Hey, playing with the shit, hey. Little chick still playing with the shit, hey. Got it back, still playing with the shit. Oh, homeless ass nigga, would you stand with the bitch? Playing with the shit, hey. You can tell who really playing with the shit, hey. You broke as hell, you ain't playing with the shit. Pillow talking on the players while you live with the bitch. I heard my name in rooms that I ain't been in. They running off shit that I invented. You gotta show that ass and all them titties. You cannot rap, that's all facts, you all gimmicks. I'm a big dog in my division. I'm the big boss in y'all pigeons. Bird assholes with no vision. I got up off my ass and I made my own millions. Broke ass nigga, I can tell you a thug. Rich ass bitch, I wear Chanel in the tub. PWS, I'm a player with a club. Drop a 30 in that bitch, it ain't no stare in that drum. Car a lot of shit, you can tell when I come. The head and I get, keep it player when I'm done. Hey, I'm with the shit, hey, but all of it. I'm a superstar, but I hang with players and the thugs. Playing with the shit, hey. Little chick still playing with the shit, hey. Got it back, still playing with the shit. Oh, homeless ass nigga, would you stand with the bitch? Playing with the shit, hey. You can tell who really playing with the shit, hey. You broke as hell, you ain't playing with the shit. Pillow talking on the players while you live with the bitch.
I can tell, nigga sick. Feel like I'm homeless. I be laying with them sticks. Shit, for real. Bitch, all advance on my wrist. So early in the morning to some eggs and some grits. Fuck is my meat? Hell wrong with this bitch. Shopping for new tools, got your hoe on my list. Eat the egg hunt, shells post, vice fix. Pull up, knock his power out the pole, gotta switch. No more responding, I'ma catch him, nigga, know he slide. When them bald heads hit him, he ain't Jody mama. Yeah, I dropped a song called Who Shot You, but he know who got him. The way we got dog gone, feel like Coney Island. Man, bitch, keep on hating, cause my side hoe look like Pocahontas. Ex-bitch had a shot, she let him fuck it up, just photo bombing. Knocked her for 250,000, when it bought some house. Guess he fresh to death, he hit the mall, we caught him walking out it.
Playing with the shit, ayy. Little chick still playing with the shit, ayy. Got it back, still playing with the shit. Oh, homeless ass nigga, would you stand with the bitch? Playing with the shit, ayy. You can tell who really playing with the shit, ayy. You broke as hell, you ain't playing with the shit. Pillow talking on the players while you live with the bitch. Hey, pillow talking on the players while you live with the bitch.
Jesus.
Got it. Knock the beat off your back with this head. Tell myself the bitch is okay. Knock the B off your bake with this A. A sucker died, I told my sucker bitch it's okay. Really one of them ones, yeah, I'm gon' squeeze, do not play. If I get daddy on him, that's on Steve, I'm gon' lay. Knock the B off your bake with this A. A sucker died, I told my sucker bitch it's okay. Really one of them ones, yeah, I'm gon' squeeze, do not play. If I get daddy on him, that's on Steve, I'm gon' lay. That's on Steve, I apply pressure, I bust pipes. The gang guy go bless me with a trip on one night. Fully kit plus a drum, I attach it to green sights. I caught a body, ain't skirt off, I'm leaving the scene right. That's on me, I don't play. I'ma squeeze with this A. I was chillin' last night, but I'm a demon today. Bagging nigga for the chips like it's Frito or Lay's. Duck the alphabet boys, catching B's with a K. Hit your ramen, I won't top. I'ma aim until it lock. Cloud chasing on the gram, now he famous in the box. They can't take me, I'm too hot. I'm the same inside that box. Get it poppin' on the spot, I need a fade from Marriott. Yellow take left on the scene, that's for disrespecting team. 556, 223s, that's gonna shave him, Mr. Clean. He been praying, asking please for some movement below his spleen. We gon' spray him till he freezes. Fuck the ops until I leave. Got him. Knock the B off your bake with this A. The sucker died, I told my sucker bitch it's okay. Really one of them ones, yeah, I'm gon' squeeze, do not play. If I get daddy on him, that's on Steve, I'm gon' lay.
Knock the B off your bake with this A. A sucker down, I told my sucker bitch it's okay. Really one of them ones, yeah, I'm gon' squeeze when I play. If I get the Addy on him, that's on Steve, I'm gon' lay. Get the Addy on that boy and knock the B off his bait. My first time with this chop, I fell in love, that's on lace. So I suck on TV, a old bitch like Ricky Lake. He got killed on Kenny Camera, channel 2 set with a K. Been on freeze for a case, now they thinking they safe. I'll be home real soon, I just see my new date. I'ma need like 2 A's, I'ma chill for 2 days. But it's on when I touch it, I'ma come like Hussein. Chop a kick like Luke Kane, all they see is blue flame. 200 on his dash, yeah, I'm in that new thing. We don't do no new names, and we swear like 2 lanes. Leaving puddles with this drip, can't pronounce my shoe name. I got Rolly on my wrist, BBS is in my mouth. Get the Addy from the bitch, and we staking out your house. We got bodies, we got skits, niggas know what we about. Interrogation, tell them shit, it's like a steak was in my mouth. Knock the B off your bake with this A. A sucker down, I told my sucker bitch it's okay. Really one of them ones, yeah, I'm gon' squeeze when I play. If I get that Addy on him, that's on Steve, I'm gon' lay. Knock the B off your bake with this A. A sucker down, I told my sucker bitch it's okay. Really one of them ones, yeah, I'm gon' squeeze when I play. If I get that Addy on him, that's on Steve, I'm gon' lay.
Niggas know me, been off the points like back when. Gang in the field, bitch, we be something like the Pac-10.
Gangland, we around this motherfucker, man.
Oh, man, bitch, stand on that. To the head, I'll show a nigga spill it. My 9th and Wood nigga, up the street from the village.
We ain't in it, you niggas don't talk no guns, we ain't in it.
Make sure you put him down, never leave a witness. No love for the suckers, never on forgiveness. Stomp down on these niggas, cause niggas is big. Ooh, about to blow something. Man got the stick, about to hold something. Ooh.
Y'all know what it is. It's Gangland TV. Sit there and live. Hit the like button. Don't be boosty. And subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell, man. That shit easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Subscribing. That's free as fuck. Hit the notification bell. That's free as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That shit's free.
Gang in the field, bitch, we be something like the Pac-10.
I don't see the problem. This was done behind him, down hard. I'm gonna stop talking to us on some part time stop. This one up. Oh, what about
Both women are being charged with the murder of 19-year-old Taliyah Watson.
Just after midnight on October 21st, Raleigh police responded to shot spotter alerts in the 1300 block of Sawyer Road for reports of a shooting. Upon arrival, they would locate the body of an unresponsive teen girl.
A woman is in the hospital after being shot. Officers got the call just after midnight and responded to Sawyer Road near McMakin Street. They tell us a woman was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Her name has not been released, and police are investigating to identify a suspect and what led up to the shooting.
The victim was identified as 19-year-old Taliyah Watson, who was transported to a local hospital where she sadly passed away. A look into the case revealed Taliyah and her friend went to a home to purchase drugs and confront a girl named Jordan Sanders. While there, as Jordan had just got out of the shower and was still wrapped in her towel, Taliyah's friend pulled out her phone and began recording her. A video caption, "Finna beat this hoe," would capture Jordan with a towel around her.
dirty, wait. My bitch, hurry up, put your clothes on, you dirty bitch, dirty bitch.
After she got dressed, her and Taliyah's friend got into a physical altercation, with Taliyah jumping in the fight as well. After both girls attacked Jordan, she phoned her friend, Ashanti Freeman, who showed up and a shootout occurred, resulting in the death of Taliyah. Taliyah's mother, who drove her to the hospital in an attempt to save her life, was also at the scene during the time of the shootout, but sadly, it was just too late. News of Taliyah's death both rocked and confused the Raleigh community, who said Taliyah and all of the other girls involved were friends up until earlier this year. Apparently, Taliyah and Ashanti Freeman fell out over a guy, and from there, sides were chosen. The beef between Taliyah and Ashanti escalated to the point where Taliyah's mother allegedly threatened to kill Ashanti if she laid a hand on Taliyah. In retaliation, Ashanti allegedly kicked down the front door of their home, leading to charges being filed against her back in March of this year. Taliyah's friend who initiated the physical altercation quickly informed Raleigh police about Jordan and Ashanti, ultimately leading to their arrest. A memorial was set up at the local Walmart where Leah worked. Although she had only worked there for a month, her smile was memorable to all who came in contact with her. A balloon release attended by family, friends, and coworkers was also held in Leah's memory, with hundreds of people showing up to grieve and show their support.
For you, baby girl, we gonna miss you, baby. Love you, baby.
23-year-old Jordan Sanders and 21-year-old Ashanti Freeman were both arrested and charged with first-degree murder in the death of 19-year-old Taliyah Watson. After appearing in court while shockingly laughing at the situation, a judge will ultimately hold both women without bond, and they are unable to have contact with one another while in custody. They could face life in prison without parole or the death penalty. The case remains ongoing.
Tense moments inside a Wake County courtroom as two women faced a judge charged with murdering a 19-year-old woman.
The shooting happened over the weekend, and Akilah Davis is live now at the Wake County Justice Center here in downtown Raleigh. You had some very clear takeaways from inside the courtroom today, Akilah.
Yeah, Stephen Lauren, clear takeaways indeed. Listen, I spoke to the victim's grandmother, and she says her baby didn't deserve to die. In fact, she says she's mainly struck by how both suspects appear to act.
The first suspect entered the courtroom and appeared to be smiling.
What's your name, please?
21-year-old Ashanti Freeman stood before a Wake County judge for the first time. Moments later, the second suspect, 23-year-old Jordan Sanders, made her first appearance.
You've been charged with murder. It's an undesignated charge. Depending on how it's alleged in an indictment, you could receive life in prison without parole or the death penalty as the worst case scenario.
Both women are being charged with the murder of 19-year-old Taliyah Watson. Raleigh police say just after midnight Saturday morning, the shooting happened here in the 1300 block of Sawyer Road. The judge ordered they both be held without bond.
And also no contact with the co-defendant in this case.
This memorial honoring Watson's memory was established at the Raleigh Walmart she worked at. Her supervisor told me she had only been an employee there for a month, and in that time, she always walked around smiling. The family of the victim told me they affectionately called her Leah and were moved to tears watching the suspect's court appearances, knowing they'll never see their loved one again.
Y'all hit the link. Hit the link. I don't know, man. What you mean? Why you timed out? How mama timed out? Excuse me, y'all. How mama get timed out? What's going on though? Mamba mindset. What's going on, man? Yeah, man, that's crazy. She got her ass shot down by a girl, and then once again, this is North Carolina. Rest in peace to Shanquilla Robinson, etc. But you know, man, it's a lot of shit going on in Carolina that we got to talk about. Y'all motherfucking bloggers is like saturated. Like I said, man, we situated. Y'all saturated. If we gonna talk about it, it got to be something of significance that we got to talk about. We ain't just about to keep playing and saying her name and putting her name and the title and just asking the dumbest questions. Like it's like you motherfucker going in circles about some shit we already know. Some of you motherfuckers going in circles about shit that we already know. Miss Cynthia, how you time out mama? What's going on? What is going on here? Hit the link, mama. What happened? It's a lot of shit going on in Carolina that we got to talk about. Carolina, Texas, everywhere else we got to talk about. Like, it's like at this point, man, we see like y'all niggas really just doing this shit for views, bro. At this point, y'all just doing this shit for views. It ain't even about bringing awareness at this point. Happy birthday, Karma. Happy birthday, Karma. Little princess birthday. Happy birthday, Karma.
Happy birthday.
Hope you have a wonderful dinner. You know. Yeah, man. What you think about that last story?
Oh, there's a lot of things going on in that package right there, man. Cause Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. It sounded like her friend set her up. If I'm correct, did I hear that correctly? Like, I don't know. This business is with these girls about these damn men. I mean, this is stupid.
Nah, I don't think her friend set her up. I think it was some shit going on. Like, you know, they post everything on Instagram. They not moving like a motherfucker who got problems or moving like a motherfucker who got apps, if you will. They just moving like regular ass teenagers and shit. So, you know, ultimately that shit was really over a nigga. Really though. Because like they said, they fell out. They was cool at first and then they fell out over a nigga.
But the girl and her friend? Or
Who?
all of them?
You said what happened?
The girl and her friend or all of them? I got a little confused with I was trying to figure that one out.
Well, what?
With the girl and her friend or all of the girls?
What you asking?
Like all the girls was friends and then they fell out?
Nah, they was them two girls with it was the dark skinned girl is who she had gotten into it with, and that's what her mama was saying, like if she get into it with her, then she gonna have to beat her ass or something. I'm gonna play it over for the people in the back, man, so y'all can get it real quick.
Yeah, yeah, because I was listening to it, but I there were so many things going on.
Hold on, let me pull this shit back up. Let me pull this shit back up. We got some Charleston White. This nigga Charleston White play too much. He a lying bitch. He just be lying and shit.
Well, that name has been coming up a lot.
Charleston White is a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if it is for entertainment. I don't give a fuck if it's for like, come on, bro. Like that shit is just crazy.
Man, it's a lot of horse shit going on, man. A lot of horse shit. This must have been a crazy week. Well, I want to know where the moon was. What the fuck?
And like I said, it's in North Carolina. Hella shit going on in North Carolina. Y'all want to talk about it?
Again, I'll say again, what are they drinking? What are they drinking? What are they drinking?
Oh, let me pull this shit back up. All right, now we gonna watch. I'm gonna pause it in between so y'all can catch up, Mustard. This for the slow people in the back and the retarded people in the front. We ain't talking about the people in the middle. The people in the middle get what we talking about. We talking about for the slow niggas in the back and the retarded niggas in the front. We gonna double back and we gonna replay this shit, man, so y'all can know what's going on. And y'all know what it is. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Man, hey, this could have been your daughter, man. Somebody just lined up and poofed like that, man. So yeah, man, watch what's going on. Y'all know what it is. Hit the like button. It's Gangland.
I go see the mom. This was done behind him down hard. I go back to this one up. But what about
Both women are being charged with the murder of 19-year-old Taliyah Watson.
Just after midnight on October 21st, Raleigh police responded to shot spotter alerts in the 1300 block of Sawyer Road for reports of a shooting. Upon arrival, they would locate the body of an unresponsive teen girl.
A woman is in the hospital after being shot. Officers got the call just after midnight and responded to Sawyer Road near McMakin Street. They tell us a woman was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Her name has not been released, and police are investigating to identify a suspect and what led up to the shooting.
The victim was identified as 19-year-old Taliyah Watson, who was transported to a local hospital where she sadly passed away. A look into the case revealed Taliyah and her friend went to a home to purchase drugs and confront a girl named Jordan Sanders. While there, as Jordan had just got out of the shower and was still wrapped in her towel, Taliyah's friend pulled out her phone and began recording her. A video captioned, "Finna beat this hoe," would capture Jordan with a towel around her.
Dirty, wait. My bitch, hurry up, put your clothes on, you dirty bitch. Dirty bitch.
After she got dressed, her and Taliyah's friend got into a physical altercation, with Taliyah jumping in the fight as well. After both girls attacked Jordan, she phoned her friend, Ashanti Freeman, who showed up and a shootout occurred, resulting in the death of Taliyah. Taliyah's mother, who drove her to the hospital in an attempt to save her life, was also at the scene during the time of the shootout, but sadly, it was just too late. News of Taliyah's death both rocked and confused the Raleigh community, who said Taliyah and all of the other girls involved were friends up until earlier this year. Apparently, Taliyah and Ashanti Freeman fell out over a guy, and from there, sides were chosen. The beef between Taliyah and Ashanti escalated to the point where Taliyah's mother allegedly threatened to kill Ashanti if she laid a hand on Taliyah. In retaliation, Ashanti allegedly kicked down the front door of their home, leading to charges being filed against her back in March of this year.
Now you get what happened, right?
Okay,
They
yeah.
said what? So what? Bring us up to speed.
So basically, Taliyah and her friend jumped on Ashanti, and the mother threatened that if they fight her, that she would that she
Yeah.
was gonna do something. She was gonna do something, and so basically,
No, not you. I was talking to somebody else.
oh, um, I was like, oh shit, let me get it in. No, and so
Like this nigga crazy as hell. I was talking to my son. He like, can I get a snack? I'm like, hurry up, nigga. I'm gonna
so yeah, and the mother. So what happened was, I guess Taliyah retaliated. No, not Taliyah. Ashanti retaliated and kicked down Taliyah's door, and I guess she shot her. I didn't hear what they did, what she did, but I get did she shoot? I mean, she did something. She kicked down that girl's door, so she wasn't empty-handed.
So they jumped her. She was after they had jumped her. It's like she had like for one they was just playing and then they got into it with her partner. That's not even her friend. She just like that's the other girl partner really though. But she ultimately got jumped, and when she came back, she tried to shoot at both of them, but Taliyah got killed. She was unalive. So,
Okay.
but it's like, did she come over there with that gun? Really though, like really just over that nigga though? I don't know. But we about to bring it back, y'all. At the last.
Taliyah's friend who initiated the physical altercation quickly informed Raleigh police about Jordan and Ashanti, ultimately leading to their arrest. A memorial was set up at the local Walmart where Leah worked. Although she had only worked there for a month, her smile was memorable to all who came in contact with her. A balloon release attended by family, friends, and co-workers was also held in Leah's memory, with hundreds of people showing up to grieve and show their support.
For you, baby girl, we gonna miss you, baby. Oh, love you, Taliyah. Love you, baby.
23-year-old Jordan Sanders and 21-year-old Ashanti Freeman were both arrested and charged with first-degree murder in the death of 19-year-old Taliyah Watson. After appearing in court while shockingly laughing at the situation, a judge will ultimately hold both women without bond, and they are unable to have contact with one another while in custody. They could face life in prison without parole or the death penalty. The case remains ongoing.
Tense moments inside a Wake County courtroom as two women faced a judge charged with murdering a 19-year-old woman.
The shooting happened over the weekend, and Akila Davis is live now at the Wake County Justice Center here in downtown Raleigh. You had some very clear takeaways from inside the courtroom today, Akila.
Yeah, Stephen Lauren, clear takeaways indeed. Listen, I spoke to the victim's grandmother, and she says her baby didn't deserve to die. In fact, she says she's mainly struck by how both suspects appear to act. The first suspect entered the courtroom and appeared to be smiling.
What's your name, please?
21-year-old Ashanti Freeman stood before a Wake County judge for the first time. Moments later, the second suspect, 23-year-old Jordan Sanders, made her first appearance.
You've been charged with murder. It's an undesignated charge. depending on how it's alleged in an indictment, you could receive life in prison without parole or the death penalty is the worst case scenario.
Both women are being charged with the murder of 19-year-old Taliyah Watson. Raleigh police say just after midnight Saturday morning, the shooting happened here in the 1300 block of Sawyer Road. The judge ordered they both be held without bond.
And also no contact with the co-defendant in this case.
This memorial honoring Watson's memory was established at the Raleigh Walmart she worked at. Her supervisor told me she had only been an employee there for a month. And in that time, she always walked around smiling. The family of the victim told me they affectionately called her Leah and were moved to tears watching the suspect's court appearances, knowing they'll never see their loved one again.
Yeah, that shit. I don't know. Something going on with her friend though. Like that friend hella like, I don't know. Like how did she ended up being her co-defendant though? Like when she got out, like they jumped her. So how she ended up being her co-defendant? That's crazy.
And all this over a dude.
Most likely.
This is stupid. And
You
how
about to get
motherfuckers gonna be smiling, man?
I don't know, motherfucker. Sick. We about to get into the story of Celina Mays. We about to get into the story of Celina Mays. Like, and I did last 2-3 broadcasts, I did like so many different situations going on in Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina. Like, man, y'all ain't really paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas, same shit. Y'all talking about the same shit. Talk about some new things that's going on in the same region. So, I mean, y'all hit the like button. It's Gangland.
I tell the story of Celina Mays, who was 12 years old when she disappeared from Willingboro, New Jersey in December 1996. At the time, Celina was 9 months pregnant. The night that she was last seen, Celina's family said that she had gone to bed, but when they awoke the next morning, Celina was gone. Her father, however, waited over 24 hours before he reported his daughter missing. When police began to investigate Celina's disappearance, they uncovered disturbing details about her life, her family, and the church they attended. But 27 years after she was last seen, Celina and the baby she was carrying have never been found. What happened to Celina? And who was responsible for her disappearance? This is Celina's story. If you're familiar with Celina's story, then you know this story is one that's filled with a lot of adults who failed a child. When you hear the details of what we know about Celina's life prior to her disappearance, it'll be disturbing, and in some cases, it will make you angry. Not only was she 12 years old, she was 9 months pregnant when she disappeared. Celina's story has gotten more attention than most and has been featured on other true crime shows and podcasts. But even with that, the attention has not answered the most important question: what happened to Celina and her baby? Celina Mays was born in Miami, Florida in May 1984. Her parents were CJ Mays and Lynn Vitale. CJ said that he and Lynn met in Miami in 1981. He was working as a musician and she was an exotic dancer. Quote, I guess it was love at first sight, he said in an interview with the Philadelphia Daily News. But their relationship, according to him, was toxic and filled with drugs, alcohol, and reports of domestic violence. Celina was born right in the middle of the chaotic life that was her parents' relationship. 3 years after they first met, Lynn gave birth to her. When Celina was 2, CJ and Lynn moved to Palmyra, New Jersey. Even though the move to New Jersey was supposed to be a new start for the young family, the issues in CJ and Lynn's relationship persisted, and eventually, after years of being on again, off again, they separated for good in 1989. After her separation from CJ, Lynn was able to get sober and started working as a housekeeper at a local hotel, and eventually became a custodian at a nearby school. According to her family and friends, Lynn and Celina were doing well at the time. CJ had also gotten sober and cleaned up his life. He ended up moving a few miles away to Willingboro, where he moved in with his sister Sarita, who was the pastor of a church called Gospel of Christ Ministries in Mount Holly, New Jersey. CJ became a member of the church and started working as an accountant for the church. Lynn, however, according to her family, did not like the church that CJ was attending, and so she kept Celina away from him. He said that he tried to see his daughter multiple times, but Lynn always had an excuse. But Lynn's family said that she was just trying to protect Celina from what she said was a cult. Quote, she just didn't like it. She felt it was real cult like, and she tried to distance herself and Celina from it as much as she could, Lynn's older son told the Daily News. Lynn had done her best to clean up her own life, and it seemed like she and Celina were happy for a while. But in 1994, Celina's world was turned upside down. When she was just 10 years old, Lynn suddenly died from a brain aneurysm. After her mom died, Celina went to live with family friends, and she stayed with them for about 3 weeks, and they started the process of trying to adopt her. But CJ said that when he found out Lynn died, he began looking for his daughter, and when he found her, he began the process of getting custody. The custody battle was bitter. Lynn's family argued that CJ had an abusive past that involved drugs and alcohol abuse. But CJ told the courts that he was clean and had left that life behind him. He was now working at the church and had gotten married. He said that he believed Lynn's family had issues with the fact that he was black and they were white. But nonetheless, the courts eventually sided with CJ and granted him full custody of Celina. Once she moved in with her father and his wife, Yvette, things for Celina changed dramatically. The church her father and stepmom attended, the one her aunt was pastor of, had very strict rules. Celina went from going to public school to being homeschooled by the church, and she was not allowed to watch most of the shows that came on TV. CJ claimed that these rules were because they wanted to encourage her to be a lady, a quote unquote woman of God. And he said that Celina was happy to be with him. He said when they first reunited, she told him that her mom told her that he didn't want to see her. But he also said that she did have a hard time adjusting. Her living situation also changed a lot. The home her father lived in was a communal home for people that attended the church. But at the time, aside from her father and stepmom and her half sister, who also lived there, her aunt Sarita, her husband, and their son lived there also. But Selena's maternal family said that after she moved with CJ, they began seeing and hearing from her less and less. Her aunt said that in the 2.5 years after she went to live with her father, she only spoke to Selena 3 times. CJ, however, told the Daily News that it was Selena's decision not to have contact with her mom's family. Selena's life had changed a lot. At such a young age, she had already been through a lot of hard transitions. And like I said, her father himself acknowledged that she was having a hard time adjusting to her new life. Based on what he said about the rules that Selena was living under, it seemed like she was also under strict supervision. She was being homeschooled, and she spent most of her time at church or at home. But when Selena was just 11 years old, in March 1996, she got pregnant. Now, CJ claimed he had no idea how his daughter ended up pregnant, but when he found out, he said he was disappointed. Quote, I was hurt. I was disappointed. The first thing I asked her was, who was the father? And she just clammed up, CJ told the Daily News. CJ said that eventually she told her obstetrician that the father was some 16-year-old boy who didn't attend the church she went to. But he said she never told him the name of the father. And Selena's pregnancy wasn't a secret. Everybody in her church knew. And in a church as strict as the one described, you can imagine the whispers and the things that were said directly to Selena. But despite being only 11 years old, she was attending her doctor's appointments regularly and taking her prenatal vitamins while her pregnancy progressed. However, according to reporting, her family was not helping her. Even as she moved closer to her due date, they had not bought anything for the baby and refused to buy Selena clothes that would fit over her growing belly. I mean, this situation was far from normal because there's nothing normal about an 11-year-old being pregnant. CJ said that they tried to find out the identity of the father, but no matter how many times she was asked, he said Selena refused to tell anyone. CJ said that he continued to press Selena about the identity of the father, and he said that Selena became angry when he told her that he could get a paternity test to find out. It's hard to imagine what was going on in Selena's young mind at the time. The only account we have comes from her father and the people around her, but there's no way to know exactly how this child felt or if she truly understood what was happening to her. It's hard to understand how, if she was living in such a strict environment, living a really sheltered life, how at 11 this was able to happen in the first place. But Selena would never give birth to her baby because before she could, she disappeared. On Sunday, December 15th, 1996, Selena was 9 months pregnant at the time, and her family spent the day at church as they normally did. They would usually attend morning and evening services at the church, but services were canceled that evening. And so Selena and her family went home and had dinner. After dinner, her family said that Selena headed to bed after putting her plate in the sink. CJ said she kissed him goodnight and went up to bed. But before she headed to her bedroom that was located on the second floor, her family said that the last thing she said to them was, quote unquote, thanks for everything. They said Selena went to her room, and it was the last time that anyone never saw her again. The next morning, December 16th, 1996, Selena's stepmom, Yvette, woke up and started cooking breakfast. Selena's half sister, Nori, who was 4 years old at the time, recounting that morning in later interviews, said that her mom told her to go upstairs and wake Selena for breakfast. Her sister said that she went to Selena's room and opened the door to tell Selena to come down, and then she went back downstairs. But when Celina didn't come down, Yvette told Nori to go back upstairs and get her. But when she went back to Celina's room and called her again, Celina didn't get up. Nori went into the bedroom and pulled back the blanket on Celina's bed. And that's when she found pillows that had been lined up to make it look like someone was in bed. Nori went back downstairs to tell her mom that Celina was gone. After being told that Celina was not in her room or anywhere else in the house, Yvette called CJ, who was in Mount Holly at the church. She asked him if Celina was with him, but he told her that she wasn't. When Celina's family discovered her missing, it was the morning of December 16th. But instead of calling the police immediately, they waited. And CJ did not contact the police until over 24 hours after Celina was discovered missing on December 17th. That day, CJ went into the local police station in Whirlingboro to report his daughter missing. But when he reported Celina missing initially, he failed to mention at the time that she was 9 months pregnant and weeks away from giving birth. By the time the police received that information that Celina was missing, over 24 hours had gone by, and so the investigation into what happened to her started already behind, with critical hours already being lost. But once Celina was finally reported missing and the investigation finally began, it uncovered dark secrets that people involved hoped never came to light.
They do the incredible, help save lives. So can you. Your CSL plasma donation can help create 24 life-saving medicines. Be rewarded for your generosity. Help save so many lives. Donate at CSL Plasma today.
On December 15th, 1996, 12-year-old Celina Mays, who was 9 months pregnant at the time, went to bed, and when her family woke up the next morning, Celina was gone. 24 hours later, they finally reported her missing, and the investigation into her life and her disappearance began. When CJ Mays walked into the Willingboro police station to report his daughter missing, no one had seen her since around 11 p.m. on December 15th. It had been over 24 hours since she was last seen. And despite the fact that she was 9 months pregnant and 12 years old, the description of what was found in Celia's room, the pillows under the bed, made it seem like this was simply a runaway, and so police did not immediately start investigating Celina's disappearance. Also, a reminder, CJ did not initially disclose the fact that Celina was pregnant, and so police were not aware of that until later on. And so they decided to wait until after the holidays to see if Celina turned up. But when the holidays came and went, and Celina did not come home or contact anyone, the police finally began to look into her disappearance. And once police learned that Celina was also pregnant, they started to turn the heat up on their investigation. They searched the area around where she lived and checked local hospitals for any sign of her. Now, although there was an assumption based on what CJ had told them that she had left on her own, he told them that she had left all of her personal belongings behind, including her prenatal vitamins, her favorite purse, and her CD player. She did have a red jacket missing, and so that gave credence to the theory that she had left willingly. But CJ told police that he believed his daughter had run away because she was afraid of them finding out the identity of her child's father. He told her that they would be able to do a DNA test when the baby was born. And so he told police that he thought she was afraid that they would find out the truth. And so she left. When Celina's maternal family found out that she was missing, they immediately suspected CJ and his family had something to do with it. They told local papers that the Mays were not telling the whole truth. Police eventually set up a tip line, and her mother's family in Florida opened a P.O. box for people to send information to. But in the weeks following Celina's disappearance, there was still no sign of her. The local media in South Jersey and Philadelphia began picking up this story after police reached out to the media for help. But even with the growing attention, very few leads came in about Celina's disappearance. However, more and more questions did start to arise about Celina's family and the church that they were a part of. First, police said that the family was not very cooperative and that they refused to allow them to do a search of the home where they all lived. They also refused to let them search the church in Mount Holly. Police said that normally families were beating down their door demanding updates, but Celina's family, the police said they had to ask them to come in, something that CJ denied. He said the police were biased against him and his church. But according to the police, it took them over a month to speak to all of Celina's family that lived with her and attended the same church as she did. They had tried to get a search warrant for the home, but they were ultimately denied by a judge. Police began to theorize that perhaps the family was hiding Celina to protect the identity of the baby's father. When they spoke to former members of the church Celina's family attended, they were told the church was like a cult, and Sarita, the aunt and pastor of the church, ruled with a quote unquote iron fist, and she controlled everything and everyone in the congregation. CJ, however, said that the former members were just bitter and insisted that he and his family were cooperating with the investigation. He said that race was an issue when it came to the police. Now, CJ said he believed that perhaps Celina's mom's family had taken her. He said that they wanted her back and had the resources to make it happen. That they didn't take Celina. And as the weeks turned to months, it was becoming harder and harder to find credible information about Celina's disappearance. In the months that followed, rumors and speculation began to spread throughout the surrounding community. There were multiple alleged sightings of Celina, but none of them were credible. A $5,000 reward was offered for information in hopes it would compel people to come forward, but it didn't. And police tried to identify the father of Celina's child, but were never able to do so. One of the persistent rumors that was spreading was that CJ had raped his daughter and fathered her child, but CJ denied the heinous accusations and said his proof was that he had a vasectomy years before Celina became pregnant. Nonetheless, CJ, Sarita, and the rest of the adults in Celina's life were under a cloud of suspicion. Between the accusations of a cult like church, a controlling pastor, and a pregnant 12-year-old who had disappeared, many were convinced that they knew more than they were saying. Her aunt Sarita, however, also didn't help lift that suspicion. On several occasions, Sarita painted a picture of Celina as a manipulative child who essentially deserved the things that happened to her. During one of her Sunday sermons, she said that Celina was just as much a woman as she was a girl, even though she was 12. She also said that Celina could not have been raped or molested because she waited 4 months to say that she was pregnant. And if she had been raped, she would have said something right away. She said that Celina had run away out of shame, just like she had hid her pregnancy out of shame. She was talking about a child, her own niece, and she was just so cold, publicly condemning her niece and preaching about how she was a liar, never once considering what happened to this child. That tells you a lot about her and the people around her. Investigators continued to search for Celina, but as time went on, they were becoming more and more frustrated by the lack of information. Celina's sister Nori said that after she disappeared, even though she was young, she doesn't remember anyone in her family talking much about Celina. She remembered the media trying to reach out and speak to different members of the family, but her Aunt Sarita would not allow them to speak to the media. She said she did remember when she was about 8 years old, asking someone about Celina and was told that she wasn't there because she slept around and got pregnant and then ran away. This reoccurring theme of a lack of concern from Celina's family in Willingboro is a reoccurring theme. But CJ repeatedly denied the accusations. But it's hard to ignore them. In the months after Celina's disappearance, her family on both sides did not agree about much, but the one thing they did both believe was that Celina was alive somewhere. Now, although both sides accused the other of being involved, they did think that she was still out there. Detectives never found any signs of foul play, and so they also held on to the possibility that Celina was still alive. They just had no idea where she had gone. At one point, they did say in an interview that they did not believe that she was still in the South Jersey area. Celina's story eventually captured national headlines, and she was even featured on America's Most Wanted. Leads came in from all over the country, but none of them helped investigators locate any valuable information. At the 1-year anniversary of her disappearance, police were still no closer to finding Celina. But when one of her family members was arrested for the rape of 2 teenage girls, the mystery of Celina's disappearance deepened. In January 1998, Sean Smith, Celina's cousin and the son of her aunt and Pastor Sarita, was arrested and charged with the rape of 2 teenage girls, ages 13 and 16, who were members of his mother's church. When CJ was first asked about Sean, who had lived with him prior to these charges, he denied the possibility that Sean had impregnated Celina, but also acknowledged that Sean had gotten a couple of girls at the church pregnant. When Celina's maternal family heard about the arrest, they were convinced that Sean had done the same thing to her. Apparently, rumors had been swirling around Sean since Celina went missing, and one of those rumors had come from a friend of Celina's who had also attended the church. She was a few years older than Celina and had claimed that she had confided in her that her cousin Sean was the one who got her pregnant. The friend said that she never said anything to anybody, but she said that eventually Celina had told her family that it was Sean who denied the allegations. After his arrest, people in the community, along with Celina's other family, believed that Sean was the person who impregnated Celina. The problem was there was no way to prove it, and police never officially commented on whether or not they think Sean is connected to Celina's pregnancy or her disappearance. In the years that followed Sean's arrest, the rumors continued. Police kept their investigation open and continued to search for any information, but eventually the leads completely dried up and Celina's case went cold. Over the years, there have been age-progressed photos of what Celina looks like now, but the mystery about what happened to her remains. In 2017, CJ Mays died at the age of 65. A year later, his sister Sarita also died at 65. And Sean, her son, died in 2020 at the age 46. The 3 people that perhaps had the most information about Celina's disappearance are all gone. And with them, any information that they may have had about what really happened to Celina. It's now been almost 27 years since Celina Mays disappeared from her home. There are many theories about what may have happened to her, but without the ability to find the real truth, there is no way to know what actually happened. Celina's story is about a child whose life from the beginning was challenging to say the least. And just when her mom was able to give her some stability, she died, and Celina's life was never ever the same. The adults in Celina's life when she disappeared failed her, period. She should have been protected, and she wasn't. They claimed they did the things they did to keep her out of harm's way, but in the end, none of those things mattered when Celina really needed them. I don't know what happened to Celina, but there is always a possibility that she is still alive. And there are people out there that are still looking for her and the baby that she was carrying. Celina Mays was last seen on December 15th, 1996, in Willingboro, New Jersey. She was 12 years old and 9 months pregnant at the time. If you have any information about her disappearance, please contact the Willingboro Police Department. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Threads.
Man. How you 12 years old and pregnant? Now you missing.
I think she ran away. I really think she ran away, and I think she's alive. Probably chilling, you know. She said everything.
I don't think she ran away.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. Pastor, was you there, gang?
Wow. What up, boy?
Man, they said this 12-year-old girl was pregnant.
It's possible.
No, they said she was.
Well, I mean, if the goddamn, when other kids in the church coming up pregnant and shit too, it's possible. It's sad to say that, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wired a little different, bro. I don't know nobody in this world who, at some point in life, bro, like you gonna want to see your family or reach out. Like, if it's just so fucked up like that, the world, like the other case we seen the other night, your own parents trading you for sex or drugs or money or whatever. Okay, I can get it if you run away and don't never want to come back. You want to start over, have a whole nother different life, and leave that shit behind. I get it. But again, this circumstance is different. And when you got all this shit going around, now then when it come out, okay, you in the church doing this shit. So now it look like your mom and dad are protecting you and shit. So if you did do it to your own cousin, nigga, yeah. I don't give a damn if they like, oh, she be a little fast or she dressed a little man, she a child. What you mean? It just anytime when it just seemed too right, it's a lot of times it is. And if that nigga goddamn was convicted of impregnating some other kids in the church and raping other kids in the church, and then a friend that came and said the shit when then nobody else know this shit, like it just makes sense. Like, but they got rid of the body. Got rid of the body, bro. Ain't no way this woman from back in 96, way back then, and never want to be married or have a family or ever be seen by nobody again. You make America Most Wanted. Your face on America Most Wanted. Like, they looking for you. Ain't no way, man. You gonna turn up somewhere to just let the world know or somebody in this world know, like, I'm good. That shit happened. But I'm good. My daughter, or my son, whatever she was pregnant with. I done built a life with them and found somebody who could care for me and love my child, but none of that exists. So that means this person got to be gone.
Yeah, you know, like there. Oh, she dressing fast. Well, was she dressing fast? Like she dressing fast with the clothes y'all buying her? I'm confused.
Come on.
Y'all,
Well,
she only be dressing fast with the clothes that y'all are buying. So if your kid dressing fast, nigga, most likely it's the clothes that you buying.
Nigga, all the children in the church dressing fast. I mean, this nigga fucking children in the church, not women at bars, not women out at the mall. Children in the church, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that was a cult. That's why you think they wouldn't let them search the church and they wouldn't let them search the house for hella long.
They wouldn't even buy her no pregnancy clothes. Something ain't right.
Oh, it right. It makes sense. Don't try to overthink it. That shit is plain and simple in sight. Like, this the 90s. Technology ain't where it is today. They ain't got the shit that we got now. They really, maybe back then in the 90s, really didn't really know much about what a cult was. So they don't get what the hell going on.
They had to know where the code was. Look at them niggas up in Utah, wherever the fuck that shit is, in the mountains and shit over there.
Yeah, but like in different, okay, like that's up in Utah, right? But let's say down in Georgia, like motherfucker, police like, damn, what's a cult? I mean, we done heard of it, but never just really came across one to really just get it. Like, cause a lot of time they be in rural areas, they be in little off the chart areas, they be in little, places that's just nigga just really just isolated from other places and other people to where they can do this shit, bro. To where it'll be new to some, and they're back in the 90s. It's back in the 90s. This people of color. So y'all already know, come on, man. Them folks ain't gonna really dig deep into that shit. Especially when you got people who are quote unquote pillars of the community, pastors and shit, your aunt and all this, who your family, who is telling the police she's fast, she got pregnant and hid it from us, so we can believe that she ran away. If you are setting a narrative like that and you the family, come on. You ain't even seeming concerned of, like, you want to put the press on the police to find her, no shit. It seems to me like you giving the police a story that they can run with to occupy them, to give you time to dispose of this body and shit. You gonna react a certain way, man. We talk about this all the time. Initial reaction.
Yeah.
Your initial response is your true response. If you done had time to prep it, like that white mama did the other night on the news, when we were watching the other story, if you done prep that shit, like practice this shit over and over, I'm gonna say the same thing over and over. Man, the police do that shit all the time. Watch for key words, key phrases. Why you keep saying the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Cause you done prepped yourself to say this shit. Cause you're trying to hide what your true intentions is, man. You got to watch all this shit, bro. That's what I picked up from watching that shit. Like, these folks, but y'all just detoured the police somewhere else. Once she became come on, we know them first 48 is important. Once that K go cold, it's over with.
What'd you say, gang?
That once that K go cold, it's over with. We know them first 48 hours is very important.
They took hella long to even report her, really though. And then, like I said, like her daddy was the nigga, the leader of the cult. Like, come on now, that could have been that nigga, baby.
Come on, man.
Actually, his sister was the leader.
His sister was like a pastor.
Okay.
She would be like that
She
old
wasn't the
lady
leader.
With the Rakadusha tribe, the old lady who groomed all the girls and all that
Nah,
shit.
she wasn't like the mother. She was more so like what's that nigga name? The gay nigga. What's the gay nigga name that was
The nigga
jealous?
right up under the
What's that nigga name?
I know you talking about the nigga with the
Fuck.
curly hair. The nigga who up under the nigga.
Exactly. It'll come to me. It's on the tip of my tongue. But that's who more so she like him. You know what I'm saying? She more like that fool. He the one that's always under everything, and if you peep, he always like trying to be the second in command and whatever nigga. If it ain't the highest, his weird ass trying to run shit is his ass.
Yeah.
Like niggas like something that coach shit crazy.
Yeah, but I can't see how these motherfuckers. But I ain't got it in me, bro. I guess I just ain't on
His
that
name is
type of time.
Daikon. Ain't that nigga named Daikon?
Yeah, Daikon, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking dumbass nigga. Hey, that nigga like niggas and bitches. That nigga in love. He in love with the head nigga of the cult, but but it's forbidden to have sex with a woman. So he finally had sex with a woman, and he mad that woman he had sex with is now the queen of the king of the cult. So now it's like the king of the cult keep catching him on little slick shit like, nigga, he was catching him on hella little slick shit like, are you in love with her? He's like, no, I'm only in love with you, the highest. Them nigga, that shit crazy, that coat shit. I couldn't be in no coat. And then you got niggas in that motherfucking coat. They like, bruh, so you really believe the Rakadoosh, bruh? You really believe? They like, bruh, you know, nigga, the Rakadoosh, what nigga watching nigga and shit. He like, bruh, so you really believe in that shit, bruh? You like, nigga, hell no, I don't believe in that shit. He like, nigga, you believe in that shit? He was like, nigga, yeah. He was like, nigga, I don't know why you don't believe it. I don't know why you here if you don't believe in it.
Right.
Like, yeah, I just need somewhere to be, nigga. Shit, nigga. You know
Man,
shit. Cool with
nigga,
me.
I can't be in no organization where the one requirement is the boss get to fuck all the men. You get to fuck all the men, and then you can't fuck none of the bitches in here. You tripping.
That's disgusting.
All these niggas have to go get enlightened by the highest, and getting enlightened mean getting fondled with. Nigga, stop.
That is disgusting.
But this supposed to be the highest privilege that you can get from the highest, nigga. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas ain't watching this shit, but this is the devil in itself right here, showing you. Nigga, you gonna sacrifice for this shit, you gonna kill for this shit, you gonna goddamn lust in this shit. Man, come on. But I feel like these folk killed their own niece, man. Killed their own daughter, niece, whoever she is, relation to everybody who played a part in that shit. They did that shit. When your own family, when two sides of the family going there and there's a war now, because nigga, you wouldn't even feel like the other side of your kid family had something to do with it. Unless nigga, you like, man, I shouldn't even be feeling like this. I go out feeling, but I don't give a fuck. We family or not, I be at your motherfucking house, nigga 4-5 to the dome at your ass. We cousins. brothers, whatever, boy. You gonna tell me the truth, nigga, or we just gonna have somebody gonna die tonight. My baby gone, boy. Somebody gonna die tonight. I ain't with that shit.
This is crazy. This is really crazy. Where was this shit located? North Carolina? Fuck, man. You said Georgia. Okay, never mind. Oof. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, looks like we have a little technical difficulty. Sit tight, peeps. Sit tight. Mac, you back? Mac, you back? Okay, everybody, let's give it a couple more minutes.
Man, this shit tweaking. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
God damn. Yeah, that shit happened in Jersey. Hold on, let me get my bro back on this motherfucker. Let me drop the link. Yeah, that shit happened in Jersey though.
No, okay.
Yeah. Hold on, we about to get into some Charleston White. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on with this shit?
Yeah, let's. Yeah, here it is. You watching Jason Voorhees?
You said somebody watching Jason Voorhees?
Yeah, I hear it. The music. It's gone now.
Hold on. Hold on, let me pull this shit up. Hold on, my bad, y'all. I'm about to pull this content up, man. We about to hit on this Charleston White real quick, man. What's going on with Charleston White?
Like 3-4 dudes in on it, but you know I'm comfortable up there, so it's all right. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Hey, what's up, Tegan? Say, man, I just got attacked by Kelvin Spencer asleep in the barber chair. Hit me upside the head with a gun.
When I was accepted to SGU, that was one of the greatest days of my life.
The faculty at SGU really had
No bullshit. I'm on my way to the hospital now. I'm on my way to the hospital right now. I'm in the ambulance right now. I'm on my way to the hospital right now. I'm in the ambulance right now. PD. Yeah, he caught me asleep in the chair, man. Hit me across the head with the gun. I called him a snitch when Twisted Black came home. Yeah, he mad for snitching and me calling him a snitch. You know, won't nobody publicly call him a snitch but me. Yeah. So he's mad about me publicly shaming him. I guess there you go. This way too.
But one of the first things he did when he came home was one of the guys that Tegan put in jail, one of the main snitches in Tegan's case, Twisted Black is on camera hugging him, nigga. The main snitch, locking C's with him. All the G's in Fort Worth do, because he a real G. He just told me. A real killer. Whoop these niggas. I'm the only nigga publicly have ever called him a snitch. That's the nigga I told you about caught me outside the club. Twisted Black hugged him when he came home. Twisted Black made a song about him, talking down on him. He should have my niggas take their lick. This is for my niggas, T-Cat and Big and come. That's why I say these niggas hypocrites, nigga. I talked to him since this little shit. Man, hey, I don't want no problem. You better tell that bitch ass nigga stop putting the key in your back. He didn't know I was this forceful. I'm sorry, bro. Nigga, you been gone 17 years. You don't want these problems. I promise you don't, nigga. So now I'm gonna destroy your career, nigga, for coming out and hugging with the town snitch. Soon as you come home from federal prison, you on the video, you and Kevin Spencer hugging up, nigga. And Kevin Spencer is the main nigga in the fishbowl in the Tegan. Talking about Tegan couldn't get you. Nigga, they got you telling on yourself, nigga. You do 17 years, talk all this noise about Kevin Spencer. Y'all won't even say his name, my nigga. And everybody know he told. Everybody know he told, nigga. This is for my niggas T-Cag and Big that took their lead. Nigga, you hugged up with Kevin Spencer as soon as you come home, nigga. But I supposed to be the snitch. I supposed to be the rat. And all y'all niggas done read that paperwork. How you come home and do this, Twisted Black? You better quit rapping before I tell the world you did it, nigga.
So, how do you respond to something like that now?
I don't know Charleston White, you know, and I don't have a problem with him. You know, you say what you want to say, man. You know, I'm not feeding into any negativity at this point in my life. I'm in a good space. And so I'm going to stay there, you know, so, hey, man, have at it.
You shot straight, but you shot late. High level. This is the Rundown Podcast.
I'm going to give you the rundown.
This nigga Charleston White lying like a motherfucker, man. But we gonna get into it, man. We gonna get into that clubhouse. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We about to hit that clubhouse. Y'all know where the clubhouse is. Download the app and look up the Real Gangland TV. You will see us on there. Can't sit at the bottom for too long. Once we see you a new member down there, you're just down there and not actually in the app, then we will remove you after a couple minutes. So just letting you know, man. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. Y'all tap in, man. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, man. It's Gangland.
Niggas know me, but off the points is like back when. Gang in the field, bitch, we be so like the Pac-10.
Gangland, we around this motherfucker, man.
Oh, man, bitch, stand on that. To the head, I'll show a nigga's feelings. My 9th and Wood nigga, up the street from the village.
We ain't in it, you niggas don't talk no guns, we ain't in it.
Make sure you put him down, never leave a witness. No love for the suckers, never on forgiveness. Stomp down on these niggas, cause niggas is big.
Ooh, about to blow something. Man got the stick, about to hold something.
Ooh, y'all know what it is. It's Gangland TV. Sit there and live. Hit the like button. Don't be boosty. And subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell, man. That shit easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Subscribing. That's free as fuck. Hit the notification bell. That's free as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That shit's free.